name is Chef J.R. Robinson, and tonight I'll be preparing your dinner.
Hello, my name is Kathy. I'm the mixologist. So I'm gonna be here serving these beautiful people.
All right, I hope you guys enjoy.
Thank you.
Why do you like to date younger men?
There's a few reasons.
Okay.
Obviously, the stamina. Sexually, they can go for 4 or 5 rounds, as opposed to an older man. Usually, he's like snoring after fucking for 2 minutes.
Right.
They like to go out and have fun. They like to take you out and show you off. Younger men try to impress me more than an older man. It's like they want to open the car door. They're going to do things for me that they're not doing for women their age, because it's like that fantasy of the hot older woman. Yeah, so I love it. They lavish me with gifts. They spoil me. I teach them a lot of things in bed, a lot of fun things.
Okay.
So it's just fun. Is that enough reason? Shit. I can go on, but I think that should be enough.
You got me.
Cheers.
Shit.
Is foreplay important for you? Do you need it?
I think foreplay is really important, and I think all relationships need to have foreplay, but I don't think it's something that necessarily needs to happen all the time, because sometimes you just want to get right to it. So, I don't know, like what do you think about it, Alex?
Foreplay is important to me because I feel like foreplay kind of just adds that chemistry, that like love feel. Like when I want to do it or have sex, I want it to feel romantic, not necessarily just like, get it done. I mean, no shade to anyone else. If you like it that way, go ahead. But I'm just not like that. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you gotta go to work. So there's no movement.
If you then go to work. Do you feel like you really have to have it like right before work if you're in the mood?
If I'm in the mood, there's no room for foreplay. It's just.
Just do it. But what about the woman? Like, what about her?
I don't get moist without foreplay.
Yeah.
I guess maybe we're different, but I need that mental stimulation and that romance and the kissing the titties and all that to get me in the mood.
That takes time. That takes a lot of time.
I thought women just walked around moist. I didn't.
Newsflash, they don't.
Hell to the no.
You're not gonna just get straight to it. You gotta warm up the car before you drive it. You know, so I mean, but for me though, I must have that oral. Now, if you don't want it, that's on you, but I need it. Yes, for me, yeah.
You have to get oral every single time?
A good 90% of the time.
Giving or receiving?
I'll do both, but if there's some women that don't care to receive, but that's on you. I know I need it to wake him up, get him excited, and we're gonna go on this ride.
But all the time? You don't wake up like that?
I don't always wake up like that, no. Not every day a man is like this. Not every day is
Some people wake up like that and just want to get to it.
No.
I mean, you can have a quick.
It is that easy.
So you don't want to get warmed up. You don't have to get warmed up.
Wait, no. Both ways.
Foreplay is like a wake-up call from a hotel room.
You don't always need it though. Sometimes you just want it.
Nah,
like,
I need it.
let's do this.
I need it.
Right. No, I agree with you. Like if you got a job interview.
You give me some good luck head.
We can do foreplay when I come home.
But that doesn't feel impersonal to you?
No, I'm not saying all the time. I said it's a balance.
Okay.
You don't always have to do all the extra stuff.
That's extra? How dare you? It's gotta be quick. It's gotta be quick
I
sometimes.
totally agree because like sometimes when you're late and you gotta go to work and you rush in the
just
shower,
need it real quick.
you just hit the important spot. Same thing with sex. You just hit the important spots. No time for foreplay.
Especially if it's someone that you already have a connection with and you're sexually already attracted to them and you have that chemistry, then hey, why not?
Yeah, I gave you 90% I need it.
Okay.
The other 10 I don't, all right? Listen. All right, I gave y'all 90.
All right, I got a question. So everyone always talks about a guy's penis size, but like, what about the size of an actual woman's vagina? Like, you know how some girls can't take and some girls can? What do you guys think about that?
Well, I can say this. I'm only speaking from my brother's perspective because I don't know. But they say like so many girls be saying, "Oh, they're ready to go," or they'll be saying how they can put it down, and then he'd be like, "Yo, she couldn't even handle it." So there's some women that are deeper or wider or smaller. I didn't know this. I thought females were pretty much, all the same, but it's not.
No.
Some girls don't have no walls.
I've been known to knock a couple walls.
Oh my God.
I've heard that it's a difference with skinny women and thick women. With skinny women, you're able to like go all the way in and feel more, and with thick women, it's like Yeah.
I say
disagree.
I disagree.
That's what I've heard.
I disagree. I say subjective.
I've had some thick women.
I disagree.
I disagree too because I've had some pretty big women and I had some slim women, and I can say that it just depends on what you get. It's the luck of the draw. There's no scientific science that says you're slim and you're gonna take 9 inches of penis or 10 inches, and a big girl is gonna take only 4 inches, or vice versa. It's just depends on how the woman is cut, how she's born. That's just from my experience.
Also, it's the girl too, when she's complaining, when she's like, yo, stop, or chill, relax. Okay, go slower, go faster. It's like the directing kind of tells you too. It's like you can't go that.
You can feel like when she's getting.
I honestly feel like it has to do with moisture. Honestly. I feel like it depends on how juicy the girl is. If you dry, you can't take that. Sorry.
I have to ask the guys, is that a deal breaker in terms of like if a girl I guess can't take it in her depth or whatever?
It's only a deal breaker if I only have the tip in it. You saying ow? Like, come on, what are we doing here? I'm not that big.
It's a deal breaker. I don't like my movies with commercials in it.
We're women. We're made to adjust. Whole babies come out of us. Your penis could fit.
It's not a deal breaker, but it kills the moment.
It's moisture. It's all about moisture.
That's right. You got to be into the guy. That's where the foreplay comes in.
And then sometimes it's the guy's fault. It's not always the woman.
But what if she hasn't had sex in a very long time?
Then she should win it.
Ease your way into it.
Pussy snaps back regardless.
You better add some lubricant.
You gotta add some.
But it's a vagina. It can get bigger. It can tighten up. Like that's what vaginas do. That's why we're able to push a baby
So
out.
I don't feel like there's nobody bigger than a 9-pound baby. Like, get out of here.
Exactly. And I've had a 9-pound dick, and I took it all the way. I am not a skinny bitch.
Cheers to that.
Come on, I'm not cheersing to you taking 9 inches. You didn't take my 9 inches. So toast to us if we ever
I
do.
could
Toast to
literally
me.
hear my pussy ripping open, but it was a good experience. He was 6'9".
Was that a human's 9-inch or like something else?
Think she's sleeping with an animal?
I mean, no judgment.
He had a horse dick.
So let me ask you this. There's a such thing as too big now for you ladies.
Yeah.
What's too big for you?
9 inches is too big.
Oh, girl.
I'd rather have a big dick than a small dick, though, any day.
I was about to
Too
say-
much than too little. Thank you.
So, all right, let me ask you this. What would you do? Like, you see this man, like, just has this big old penis, right? Are you gonna run? Like, what do you do?
I'll fuck the shit out of him.
What if you can't take it, though?
Yeah, you gotta get used to it.
Yo, are you bouncing, Pacini? Pacini done came out of her shell.
I'm gonna run if it's little, because I ain't wasting my motherfucking time.
Exactly, or catching another body for no reason.
Fake
All
mom.
right, but what if he can eat very well, ladies, but has small penis?
I've had that.
It won't last.
No,
Yeah,
it won't last.
It could balance out for a little while.
Yeah,
but
maybe
that's
it's good.
about
I don't know about a little while, maybe for one night, but that's about it.
One night.
How many partners are too many partners? I would say that as long as you're safe, it shouldn't really matter. But if you are, if you're being unsafe, then you might want to limit how many people you're doing it with.
But I have to ask, what if it's like they're having sex with one person every day for a year? Do you think that's too much?
No.
That's okay?
Wait a minute.
You don't think
So
that's
you mean
too much?
wait a minute. You mean so 365
Yes,
people?
365 people in 365 days. You don't think, that's what I'm saying, I think that's too many. So what do you guys think about that?
absolutely
You don't
not.
think that's too many?
realistic.
Absolutely
I
not.
hope there's no.
No, the people that do it, yes, that is realistic.
I don't feel like
That's
that
math.
is realistic,
No,
but
it's not math.
It is
That's
math.
madness.
Numbers are infinity. Why my partners can't be infinity?
Oh, that's way too much. What the hell?
A different person every day.
A different person every day.
This is a no judgment zone, people. No judgment.
Or maybe you do the same person once or twice, and who knows, but.
well, no glove, no love. My thing. I mean, so if it's 365 people, partners in 1 year, if you're being safe, then it's fine. You do you.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree too, but I think it's too much.
I feel that if you do have a lot of partners, it could make it hard for you to maintain a relationship. Only because it's become a routine now where you've just come accustomed to just having a sexual experience where you're not really trying to get to know the other individual. So it makes sense for you to not be able to, maintain a relationship. Anybody else?
Yeah, that's called fucking. That's fucking.
There are such things as
we're
sex
not-
addicts.
we're not
and it
making
could be a
love.
sexual addiction.
Right.
It's
we're
like
not
a
making
drug
love.
addict getting his fix every day.
Listen, I know it sounds cliche, but there really is levels, right? There really is levels, and I think intercourse has levels. There's fucking, there's making love, and there's having sex, right? So you don't make love the same way you fuck someone. Like you can make love and fuck the same person, but no one in here has ever fucked someone and made love to a different person that was the same exact. That's just what it is. So if you are in your fucking stage, which a lot of us are, and it doesn't matter how old you are, if you're in your fucking stage, that's what you do.
Yeah.
I disagree. I feel like, fine, granted, you have a lot of partners. Does that hinder you from like finding the one and being in love? No, I think you know what's for you, regardless of what you did yesterday. If you met someone, you guys have a genuine connection, the body knows what it wants, the heart knows what it wants, the mind wants what it wants. No, I don't think that it hinders anything. I really don't.
I have to
I don't think it
disagree.
stops.
Do you think that age plays a part in it?
Age?
I feel like when you're young, you're having fun.
I do.
Yeah, with age, you become more seasoned, more mature, yeah.
I know people who were out there. They slept with multiple people all throughout their lives, known as big hoes or whatever. At some point in time, you might get tired of that same scenery. When you've done something multiple times, sometimes you might want to make a change and do something different. I know people who have been super hoes their whole entire life, and now they're stay-at-home people.
Celebrating holidays, Valentine's Day.
They got tired of being hoes.
Look at Hugh Hefner. He settled down with, what was her name, Kimberly? And he had all the pussy. He was the pussy master.
Yes.
So hello, even he
After
said
some time, you've been there, done that.
Do you think messing around will lead to settling down?
Yes, because you get tired of it. After a while, you can do it for as many years as you want, but after a while, you're gonna say, you know what? I've already seen every type of personality, every type of person, every type of different body. It's like, it's time to just be with one person and enjoy that. Build that special relationship with somebody.
That works with the majority, but there are some, maybe 5% that do continue to be that way. There are some people that don't even believe in it.
Me?
There's some people that don't ever want to settle down as well.
For me, I'm 45, and honestly, I'm not even ready to settle down. Like, I feel like, I've traveled the world, and there are so many fine men everywhere I go. Why limit myself to just one? And then I feel like if I commit and marry one, then what if I meet the one that I'm really supposed to be with? Maybe I'm a commitment phobe, but whatever. It is what it is.
I just feel like you're not settling.
Maybe you haven't read the right one to put you
I haven't,
to make you
obviously,
to make you want to do that.
I don't even
agree.
know if he exists, because maybe my standards are too high,
But
He probably out here. He just ain't met you yet.
well, all that fucking, do you think you can actually miss your blessing of the one that's for you, in your opinion? Because, we all have sex. Do you feel like, Freddie, like for you, say you're doing all this fucking, do you feel like, damn, like, the one got away? It's like a distraction?
Yeah, because I don't know if that's the one.
Usually they go back to it's usually a connection or some type of chemistry. It'll lead you back to that person when it's the right time.
No, but meaning like, no, but all the fucking, do you feel it's a distraction? Do you feel like all the fucking you're doing is a distraction? Because some people say, I don't want to fuck too much because I might get distracted and miss the one. Or some people say, you know what, I'm going to keep fucking. If the one going to come, it's going to come. So for you, Freddie, whoever, but like, what do you think about that?
You will get distracted because, all right, so for example, you're fucking with somebody, right? You're talking along, whatever, you smash. The next day, I'm not thinking about that person no more, but I don't know how great she was. I don't know anything about her. I just was like, all right, I use the next person. So if you continue to fuck next day, then you did miss the person.
You feel that you'll find love once you're at a place where you want to be?
What I think happens is it's so easy because there's no rules, so everyone jumps in and says, hey, look, this is why you should be with me.
Yeah.
Without reaching their peak of who they are. So let's take the word fucking, right? But when I say fucking, I want you to think of working. You would never say, yo, why don't you stop working so much so you can find the one for you? No one would ever say that, right? You would say, no, you gotta keep working
Nah.
to present. I would never, me personally,
It's
I
a
would
balance.
never say.
It gotta be a balance.
But what's the balance?
Because if you work too much, if you do anything too much, it's overkill. Too much of anything is overkill.
Yeah, but what you're doing is you're presenting the best you.
Okay, all right.
But with all that fucking around, that you're fucking around.
At least he's honest. At least he's honest.
But I do believe monogamy does exist. I feel like the whole being promiscuous, you play around. It's like a filibuster. You do that, you live your life, you explore, and then you reach a point for whatever it is for you. You're like, you know what? I want to settle down. Or, damn, this person caught my attention, and you just stop having the fun and you just become monogamous. So monogamy do exist. It just depends on you as an individual. Like you said, not everyone subscribes to the same channel. Not everyone wants to get married, not everyone wants kids.
Right.
So do what works for you. And also the chef, wherever you are, JR, this is amazing. Yeah. Thank you, Chef JR. Yeah. Is it a power struggle for you? Meaning, who gives head first? Like, I gotta give the girl head first, or she gotta give you head first. Is it a power struggle? And if there is, why?
So it's different. Now, the way I look at it is if the person enjoys giving pleasure or the person enjoys receiving pleasure. Because now we have two different types of people. So now, if you enjoy giving pleasure, you're gonna jump at the opportunity right away. I don't think there's a power complex. That's my personal opinion. It's who likes to please, who wants to keep that person aroused and in the moment and just finish with sex.
I think it could be more of a dominant, submissive thing. For me, being an older woman, I may want to make the young boy eat my pussy. Okay? And he may be just fucking so turned on by that because I'm in control. Thank you. But then, if it's a man that I'm after and it's like, yes, daddy, let me get down and suck your dick. Yeah. It depends on the guy. It depends on the mood.
Can you just repeat that phrase you said yes, what? I just want to hear it again.
Yeah, so I definitely think it depends on the situation and the individual because each sexual experience is totally unique. So I mean, it's great that we're all discussing this, but there's really not one serious answer for it.
Right, but if you're hosting, you got to go down on them first. Like if I bring you back to my place, I gotta go down on you first. I gotta be hospitable.
What?
I gotta be
rule?
hospitable. I gotta be hospitable.
I feel like that's not the rule because some people don't even like giving oral.
Yeah.
What about guys that can't eat pussy? That's the worst.
But for
like,
me,
you're
I'm
just
a-
like, yo, this is how I came. You gotta fake the orgasm just to get your fucking lips off my twat.
But in all fairness,
I
too,
can't.
but in all fairness, like this would probably be a date. Like I don't know. Like if we went on a date, then I'll probably go down on you. But if I met you tonight and you've been dancing 6 hours to reggaeton.
Oh no! We gotta shower.
No.
Listen. You're not ready for my responsibility. You're not about to be cha-cha sliding, electric slide, the boogie, and talking about pause. No. It's not that she's not clean. We're human, we sweat, right? So we've been out all night. Nobody's doing oral. I don't care.
Especially if you're uncircumcised. Hell to the fucking no.
And for men, do you prefer them to be circumcised?
Oh, 100,000%.
I just want to say my name is Oliver and I'm circumcised.
Great.
Just want to put that out there.
And if you're not circumcised and I like you, we're going to get you cut later in life. I don't care.
I'm circumcised. I'm all American.
Are you guys afraid of being hurt?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think I am anymore. No. I feel like hurt is expected. Not that anybody wants to be hurt, but the thing is this is life. Nobody is going to be 100% with you. The only person you can trust is God. I mean, I'm not afraid of being hurt. I'm afraid of not moving forward and trying to try with someone else based on even though I've already been hurt before.
Yeah, I completely agree. I feel like you have to protect yourself first because you have to always expect the worst out of anyone. You know, someone is gonna fuck up in your life. Everybody's not perfect and everybody's gonna make mistakes. But moving forward, I feel like it's up to you to either deal with it, not to an extent, but deal with it and say, hey, everybody's not perfect, they made a mistake, we can go forward and get past this as long as you don't make that mistake again.
Do you think people have casual sex because they're afraid of being hurt?
Oh yes, it's for me. Yes, speaking for me, I have casual sex because it protects me from being hurt. Because I'm speaking for me. When you are casual, I don't have to deal with the mundane and the everyday of checking on her, she's gonna text me, does she love me? Like, I'm casual, so I have no ties
But
to no
then
one.
the bitch starts stalking you because you got addictized.
But see, no, but then that's okay though. But see, when you're in a relationship, we all do. We get like controlling. This is mine, and especially if it's a good relationship, you get in that routine.
Right, but that's not sex. That's not sex. I think what we're doing, we're equating sex with a relationship.
It is a relationship. Everything. Right now, we have a relationship, right?
Hold on, but what I'm
It's just
saying-
also
what
it's
I'm
just
saying
different
is
forms.
When you get a massage,
Yeah,
right?
that's
I
the
mean,
relationship
and
I
I
have
mean,
with
I
the
mean a
masseuse.
literal massage.
Yeah.
And the massage feels good, but it's because what it does for you.
Yeah.
You don't get a massage only at one masseuse. You don't. You get a massage for what it does for you.
Yes or no?
But
Could
wait.
you find that one
Hear what I'm
masseuse
saying.
that hits the knocks.
Yes, he's a fuckboy, the biggest fuckboy on earth.
No, that's not
Can I
what
just ask the ultimate question, which I hear every fucking day on Instagram? What is the difference, guys, between fuckable and wifeable? What
that's huge.
do y'all look for? What's the difference?
Fuckable is looks. You gotta look good. You gotta, you gotta make me feel like, all right. But wifeable is you gotta have something to back that up as well.
So you trying to say wifeable is ugly? No,
but not a 10.
I said you gotta have things to back it up.
I'm gonna tell you
Fuckable
what
is that's all they have is to be able to get fucked.
fuckable is when I don't care what your favorite color is. We just gonna fuck.
No, but that's not what it is.
Wifeable is I want to know what are you scared of? What's your favorite kind of
No,
movie?
she's saying what makes a woman.
Wifeable.
What makes girl A wifeable and why not girl B? Like why? Why?
What if they look totally the same? Like
Yeah,
they're both
what
perfect
makes-
10s.
What makes the difference?
And you guys answered that question. This is a follow-up, right? Do you guys believe that you've ever met a girl and she was wifeable, but you just like fucked her and you didn't really like get to know her?
No.
No? So you never just fucked a wifeable girl?
No, because you won't fuck her. Because you think she's wifeable. That's what I'm trying to say. If you think she's wifeable, no.
Really? That's a lie.
You guys are being real.
You telling me you're not gonna fuck your wife?
Excuse me?
You're not gonna fuck someone that's wifeable? Is that what you're saying?
No, he's saying not gonna fuck her that fast. He's saying
you're
not
not
gonna fuck her that fast. But I
Hold
disagree.
on, hold on. So you're saying the girl that fucks you the first night ain't wifeable?
Yes, she is to
Yes,
me.
that's exactly what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm speaking for me.
Holy moly.
I'm speaking for me. Because if we've agreed that this is a physical thing, you don't care about my favorite color. I don't care what your pets' names are.
But maybe she's just feeling you that night.
There's not a lot of people who can say that I made love to them. That's what I'm saying.
So overall, it's the way the female carries herself, basically.
Or what you're looking for.
The bottom line is you're not ready.
So what I'm saying is if I'm in a club, I might not be looking for a wife. She could be in there, but I'm not looking. I might be at Starbucks. I might catch you online at the little Dunkin' Donuts. If I'm looking for a wife, females do the same thing.
Brandon, I agree with you in terms of what you say that it depends on where you're at in your life and what you're looking for because I think I'm totally wifeable. I really do. But
That's right.
I do. Thank you.
You ready?
But I've met men that just wanted to fuck me.
Right.
And don't nobody have time for that.
Whoa.
I know.
Don't be so aggressive on that.
Have you ever been talking to somebody, everything goes great, everything's cool, let's say you're kicking it for a couple months and then just go ghost on you?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Everyone.
All the time. All the time.
You know what? I can say all the time.
Talk about it.
Go ahead, talk about it.
I'm definitely not someone that falls very easily, but I have been seeing people that I was like, oh, this is it. We're gonna be in a committed relationship. He just may be my baby daddy. Who knows?
Right.
But then all of a sudden I was like ghosted on, and I didn't do anything wrong. It was just in terms of like, why and how. So if anyone can tell me why and how, please let me know.
Because you were making love while he was fucking.
Did you ever find out later what was the
No. I mean, at this point, I don't even care.
But
It's
my
over
question
now.
is this, right? My question is this: do you feel like maybe how you met him is what played a part? Let's say social media, right? He's looking at you.
He slid in my DMs.
So I'm saying he's looking at you, and you looked at his Instagram, he looked at yours, and you start fantasizing. You built this person up in your mind, right? Do you feel like the buildup of social media kind of like hinders that because it kind of like sets you up for like a disaster? Do you feel like social media plays a part in that?
I think so, because I think, our generation, we're so consumed by social media and consumed with what we see before we necessarily like get to know someone in a sense, especially in person. So like you said, like we all of a sudden like look through their social media and we're like, oh, look at this. Oh, I can picture myself in that car. Oh, I can picture myself with their family. Oh, like you're fantasizing all this stuff and then you actually talk to them and it's
different. Do you think like that's the reason why millennials have a hard time maintaining relationships? Because I mean, if you think about it, we all are so technologically inclined with our phones. We sometimes forget how to have a simple conversation. So do you think that could be a reason why
I agree with that.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I agree.
I like to communicate. I honestly don't like texting. Call me, hit me up.
Yes.
I don't meet girls that say that.
Because you're a millennial.
You having a whole bitch laying next to him, a whole family laying next to him texting you.
just don't FaceTime me though. Don't FaceTime me without a warning. You can call me, but don't FaceTime me.
That's messed up. No high five for that.
Nah, you gotta make an appointment. That's a date.
Nah, I love FaceTime.
Unless you've been my man for a couple months, so you can FaceTime me at any time of the day.
Right. I feel you on that.
You gotta cheers to that.
If a man can't accept you without the weave, without the makeup, and you say, oh, let me prep for this FaceTime, what are you doing with him?
Hold on.
Fresh, when it's new and exciting.
Yeah, but wait, hold on. Is this for fucking or relationship?
We're over that.
That was 4 conversations ago.
I didn't. Okay, all right.
We're
I
dealing
didn't
with
know
two
what it was
different Brandons.
for.
We're
I didn't know what
dealing
it
with
was for.
relationship.
I agree.
Table, Brandon likes to fuck. We get it.
Likes the fuck.
I agree. I didn't know what it was for.
You've been talking to somebody on social media and they look bomb, and you meet them in person and they don't look nothing like their fucking social media Photoshop their picture. Are you still gonna fuck? You still gonna continue the date? Or are you gonna be mad? Are you leaving?
That happened to me. It was horrible. I know she was big, but she was bigger in person. That bothered me. And I wonder why she always did like pictures from here up. And then on top of that, her eyes, like, no, I'm gonna tell you about the eyes. No. Her eyes had dark rings. When I looked at the picture, I was like, it's all that foundation. I was like, no. But I still did it, but it was the worst situation ever. It was horrible.
But you feel deceived, right? You felt
Was
deceived.
I was like, you're 10 pounds heavier, and I don't care, but if you're 300, I want to know you're 300. You don't.
You want to know what to expect, what you're walking into.
So we're talking about social media and people sliding to the DMs, people that, or whatever, you meet someone online that you've never met before. So meeting them in person, it's in a sense like a blind date. Like, have you guys gone on blind dates? Yeah. Have you guys done it? Like how?
No.
Where you did you think you were deceived? Or
I told you I was. She was bigger.
Well, besides you.
Yeah, I'm still hurt.
I've never done a blind date before, no.
I did, and I would never do it again in life.
Why?
Listen, one of my girlfriends was trying to hook me up. This was a long time ago. And she hooked me up. I went to go on this date, and she hooked me up with somebody. I'm telling y'all right now, he came out. I thought it was Music Soul Child.
Okay.
Right? Okay, listen, I'm thinking we going out on a date. He takes me into his van.
A van?
That's the date, and it's set up like a living room.
That's creative.
That sounds like a trap. Not a date.
That's bad.
I was waiting for him to sing, y'all. I'm telling y'all, in the van.
So, okay, what do you think? I mean, like, how long does it really take you to open up to somebody when you meet them? You really feeling them like a few weeks, a few months?
Okay, honestly, you can tell. Your intuition tells you everything. I'm a very, when it comes to my intuition, I follow my heart a lot. And, you can kind of vibe with someone and tell whether you can trust them or you feel like it's a little uneasy or you can't really open up to them. Especially with guys that you're interested in, you can tell whether they have a warm heart or not. So I feel like it's all about your vibe, and if you have a lot of common interests and just the vibe. Yeah, chemistry is everything. Chemistry is everything. You can tell who you can tell certain things to. That sounded really funny. You know, but you know who you can tell certain things to. Just like with friendships, you have that party friend, you have that close friend that you can share, personal things with. I feel like it's the same when you're trying to be intimate with someone. You know what you can share and what you cannot share.
I feel like it's a two-way street, you gotta be asking the questions, interest needs to be involved, effort,
Like for me, it's like I'm really easily, I can open up without a problem and tell you whatever and be super open about it, but it's just a matter of if I'm comfortable with you or not. If I'm comfortable with you, oh my gosh, I'll tell you my whole life story. Right. But if I'm not comfortable with you, you can ask my favorite color and be like, everything.
Well, yeah, you know what it is? It's ultimately it comes down to if you care. That's how you know. There's no scale, there's no great sex, there's no gifts. If you actually care when you're at work or when you are preoccupied and you're like, hey, you know what, that's right, she told me about this. Let me text her and just see. At that moment, that's when you've opened up.
But you know what? That's true, because when you ask someone, when you tell them you made it home safe or you say goodnight, if they don't reply, then you can't tell them nothing because they don't care about you. They don't care that you made it home.
Being a very guarded person, the only way that I open up, it starts with consistency.
Exactly.
And if you're not consistent, you get in a shell for me. I'm kind of like,
right.
My mind is somewhere else. It's all about consistency. When you're inconsistent, I can't open up to someone who's not consistent with me.
Unless you're only fucking.